everyone, and welcome to Boss Advisory. Today we're going to learn about secrets to building self-discipline. Number 1. Define your purpose. Self-control begins earliest in the morning. Now, I'm not referring to getting enough sleep at night or rising early. I'm referring to your morning mentality and all of your internal dialogue. The moment we wake up, most of us worry for the first few minutes of the day. Yes, you are nervous about the tasks you need to complete and the obligations and standards you must meet. Your initial thoughts in the morning are negative and disheartening. Your day starts off with anxiety and self-doubt, since pressure and dread are the first emotions that come to mind, not happiness. It consists of everything you feel compelled to do every day. You must commute to work by car. Your boss must be impressed. When severe expectations overwhelm your mind in the morning, you have to climb the corporate ladder. Your motivation suffers as a result. The same goes for your self-control. You might even feel resentless of your job, your schedule, or your way of life. But unless you change something, you'll never develop the self-discipline you want. This one trick can change the way you approach life and help you acquire discipline. Each morning, it only requires a few seconds of your time. No elaborate regimen needs to be practiced. You don't need to struggle for weeks to get it properly. Simply try this when you wake up tomorrow morning. All you have to do is think differently. Ask yourself one question when your mind starts to worry about your busy schedule. Who or what is today? Don't consider all the obligations you have on your plate right now. Don't be concerned about the pressure others place on you. Resist the destructive urge to succumb to your insufficiency and failure concerns. Instead, you identify the motivation for getting out of bed in the morning. It might be a fierce desire, a creative curiosity, or a quiet resolve to change things. Everyone conceptualizes purpose differently. You might get out of bed to assist a loved one or simply to indulge in your favorite activity. To others, summit represents a lifelong track towards a great objective. It's a feeling of contentment or joy. On Monday, you might provide a different response to the same question each day. Tuesday, your enthusiasm for your work is contagious. In anticipation of a new opportunity, you could get out of bed on Wednesday merely to have your favorite breakfast. Whatever value or sensation you're after, your motivation and inspiration will come from your purpose for doing it, which will grow in strength as you learn self-control. Every morning, it simply takes a few seconds. Therefore, don't let another day pass without outlining your goals. Number 2. Tolerate discomfort. Another crucial component of self-control is discomfort. But what does it mean to put up with discomfort in order to achieve bigger goals? You must venture beyond your comfort zone. For instance, what if you wanted to strengthen your work ethic? Since that is a significant long-term objective, you must begin modestly. Perhaps you should start by altering your routine. You choose whether to stay longer or get up sooner. While those adjustments are difficult in the short term, over time they lead to greater rewards. Long-term pleasure is a difficult habit to perfect overnight, but it is necessary if you want to develop self-discipline. Instead, get in the habit of accepting minor discomfort. Your ability to maintain self-control increases every time you get up early. Your resolution gets stronger every hour you put in more work. Increasing strength in the face of temptation through addition, you'll develop more self-control. You'll get more tolerant of discomfort and go closer to your final objective. Number 3. Deconstruct catastrophes. What occurs when you force yourself into a challenging situation? It might dawn on you that it's not nearly as horrible as you thought. Each uncomfortable moment appears to be a tragedy from the outside. You consider all the possible ways a risk could backfire on you. You picture yourself turning out to be a great failure. Because of your worries that the world will end at your feet, you continue to take the easy road. But when you develop self-control, you might realize that these mishaps were all in your head. You actually have more control than you might realize, and that power will be unleashed through your increased sense of control. You are given the assurance to have faith in yourself. You must have confidence in yourself, no matter what goal you are seeking. You must have confidence in your capacity to endure and survive. If not, you have little chance of being successful. What is the third technique for developing self-control? Give yourself credit because you are far more capable than you realize. Regardless of how afraid you are or how insurmountable a challenge appears to be, you can handle much more than you believe. Number 4. External empowerment. Self-control is not something you acquire independently. You should and can rely on others for support. In fact, a lot of disciplined individuals find that encouraging others also empowers them. First of all, self-control doesn't always come from within. Some people find a deeper fundamental passion that drives their life's work. But not everyone has the same experience. Engaging with your community and assisting others in accomplishing something they couldn't have done on their own may inspire you. Look outward and make a difference in someone else's life if you're having trouble finding value in yourself. When we assist someone, we frequently go above and beyond. We uncover our mental limits and our potential. But how does helping others translate into self-discipline and restraint? Making someone smile may inspire you to give up your free time and put in long hours since it may be the reason you wake up in the morning. You need a compelling motivation if you want to develop self-control. The long-lasting motivation you're looking for might be found in helping others. Number 5. Remember your dailies. Keep in mind that while daily self-discipline will assist you in achieving lofty long-term objectives, you must first start modest. Self-control must be developed gradually but steadily. But you are unable to fully assume the burden of your ultimate objectives. Not yet, at least. By changing little everyday routines, self-discipline develops. Your everyday decisions about what you eat, how much sleep you get, and how long you work each day build a solid foundation on which you can gradually change your thinking, plan your future, and reach your objectives. You'll succeed and advance. Self-control is like a ladder that you climb throughout your life, but never loses sight of where you started. As you continuously go to higher rungs, the rungs below you never completely vanish. They serve as a safety net that is there to catch you if you fall instead. Just consider it this way. You're ascending a ladder when all of a sudden you miss a step. Your hand slips and you plummet down the ladder. However, you catch yourself on a lower rung and don't hit the ground. Self-control functions similarly. Your daily routine will always be there to catch you when you encounter failure or an obstacle, and you can always revert to the routines that led you to your first success. Don't overlook the simple things then. Yeah, at some point in life, you will fail. Everyone experiences it. But if you stick to your regular routines and habits, you'll rapidly recover and reach the top. Number 6. Survive the slumps. Slump periods are unavoidable. Your drive may wane. Even the most disciplined people in the world occasionally suffer. It could be tough for you to focus. In those times, poor habits are more alluring than ever. You can wake up in the morning and forget what goals you're pursuing. You feel the impulse to give up when you lack your customary enthusiasm or fire. You're enticed to choose the simple route. As you descend the staircase further, you start to swerve out of control. To help you survive your slumps, sometimes one depression might send you spiraling downward to absolute ruin. Here's our further tip for developing self-discipline. You don't have to make enormous strides every day. On the days when you feel on the top of the world, encourage improvement in yourself. On other days, however, you'll find it difficult to keep things as they are. All you require is normalcy. Don't fret about going above and beyond your expectations. Simply maintain your normal routine rather than forcing yourself to take on new difficulties. Once your slump is over, your fire and energy will return, and you'll find that you're moving forward more quickly than before. Number 7. Self-forgiveness. Last but not the least, self-control depends a lot on being able to forgive oneself after a setback or failure. Do you criticize yourself? Do you get upset with yourself for not working harder? Do you ever feel like you're not moving forward quickly enough? A lot of people do. They constantly berate and criticize themselves for their shortcomings as they dwell on them. However, the past cannot be changed. The time you've lost and the harm you've caused cannot be undone. You can only learn and get better. So simply take some time to consider what went wrong, identify the issue, and come up with remedies. Let yourself off the hook after that. Stop being hard on yourself. Give yourself a second chance to achieve and accept that you made a mistake. As we all aim to build self-discipline, we also want to earn as much as we could. So here's one of the millennial ways that allows you to make profitable money online right from the comfort of your own home. And as a matter of fact, you can take it with you anywhere you go. If that interests you, make sure to click the first link down below to find out. Thank you guys so much for watching Boss Advisory, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and hit the bell so you get notified on every new incredible content we make for you. Have a wonderful day and see you in the next one.